Hi, I'm Paul from November Customs and we're down here at the bike shed today to talk about our 1983 BMW K100 Dakar Tribute. The inspiration for this build started with the side panels. We had the bike lying around for a couple of years, not doing anything, gathering dust under a tarpaulin, so we dragged it out, what we're going to do with it. Always fancied doing something like these steel side panels, and the BMW lended itself really well to it, because when you take all the bodywork off, that's quite an ugly part of the bike in my opinion. It just doesn't blend. So we made the side panels, put them on, absolutely loved the look. Took a step back, went, oh, doesn't that look a little bit like the R80 GS, the Paris-Dakar bike? If you squint your eyes, right, okay, let's take this a step further then. What else are we going to do? Let's make it into a scrambler. Let's do the Dakar Tribute. Okay, yes, K100, but that's fine. And so we started with them and worked our way back. What paint job we're going to do? Let's do the Marlboro Paint Job with the BMW at the time. Absolutely loved it, wanted it as a kid. As I grew up, having models as a teenager in the Marlboro Paint Jobs. So there, why not? Let's just get it done, let's build it. And this is our take on a K100 Scrambler. It's not something you're going to see every day. Not many people go to the extent that we've gone to. And that's the overview. So let's have a walk around and I'll give you some more detail as we do it. So, starting at the front, the wheel is just your standard BM wheel, powder coated red. The discs are cleaned up, but again, standard. The tyre is a Continental TKC 80 tyre. They look quite off-roadish in the R, but they are meant for the road as well, and they behave really, really well. The brake calipers are the original brake calipers that were stripped, rebuilt, new seals, whatever, new pads, painted, put them back on. They work really well for the age of them. The front forks are the original forks, cleaned up, painted, but with new internals from Hyper Pro with progressive springs in and fluids and seals. Absolutely amazing now, far, far better than I can ever believe they were as original. As we work up, they're just new gaiters on. The front mudguard is in a service front mudguard from a CR500, so it's like quite period. The headlight also in a service headlight that was advertised as BMW Paris-Dakar. Whether it is or not, who knows, but that's what it was advertised as. The indicators are just generic indicators. And as we go up a bit higher, across the top, we've got a Corso digital speedo, original yokes, cleaned up, powder coated red, Renthal bars leading up to original switch gear, because it's that complicated to change it, we just left them on. Renthal grips, Renthal bar ends, and just some generic mirrors. The tank is your standard tank, slightly modified a little bit. Usually the BMW badge is here, but that was filled in when it was painted. We wanted to put the badge back here, like what the R80 GS does. And as we go down to the steel side panels, which mounts on the tank and on the radiator itself, but they're all steel. As you can see, it's a Marlboro-based paint job from the R80 GS from '86. The stickers themselves, which they are all just stickers, these actually come from Italy, because they're the proper stickers that were for the R80 at the time, and we just wanted to make them fit, give it a bit more of an authentic look. The stripes on the back, they're just M-series stripes. You take them off if you didn't like them, but we like them, so we put them on. Onto the engine. The engine is just the standard engine. We've cleaned it up, it ran sweet, serviced it, just left it at that. Details like the plenum chamber, the airbox and the coil cover were had hydro-dipped in carbon, just to give it a little bit more detail. The downpipes, they're the standard downpipes, but hours and hours and hours of cleaning to get them to where they are now. Into the intermediate, we bought a 4-to-1 connector, we made the intermediate pipe, and the can is just a cheap can off eBay, to be fair. The bracket is just a steel bracket to link it to the subframe. The subframe is, well, we cut it off here and here, the original subframe, because we wanted to alter the lines of the bike. And it's all new subframe that we've made at the back. The rack we made, that's been welded on. And around this side, you'll be able to see the shock mount as well. That's lifted the back end ever so slightly, just to give it a bit more ground clearance. The shock is a new YSS item. We like YSS shocks, so I've had them on a few builds now and they always work really well. The brake caliper is your standard brake caliper, again, taken apart, cleaned up, new seals, pistons, whatever. We just rebuilt them, new pads. The disc is a new disc on the back. The original one was cracked, so we put a new disc on. The shaft drive, cleaned up, and it's a testament to BMW's build quality that we actually haven't had to touch it. It still works after all these years. The wheel is your standard wheel, powder coated, but with another Continental TKC 80 tyre on the back. We can see the tail light is just a generic LED tail light on the back, again with generic LED indicators. The side panels, the number boards, the stickers came in with the kit from the tank, and we just knocked up some aluminium panels to keep that look going, what the BMW was like at the time, and we just wanted to keep that look going through. Also on the rear rack we've fitted the service bag. The original had something like this on the back. We wanted to keep the detail going with the rest of the bike. So there it is, all on there nice and tight. So that's it, the walk around's done. Let's take the bike outside and show you what it sounds like. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the Bike Shed YouTube channel where you'll see this, many more awesome bikes, and the green 750 Zephyr we also did.